Boulder.
Wow. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. There is something I wanted, but I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touch till the time I romance. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I am showing myself. Front, back, right, left, and center. And this song is dedicated to you as a question. People say this is in a question and answer. Yes, say it must have been love, but it's over. Why would it be over? Love cannot be over. Would that be your case? Will you be part of the victims of the regular incident of casting and binding of relationship all in the name of Valentine? Is that song meant for you? Oh, you said you remember from the moment you touch till the time you roll out. You never see anything. Where you did go? I beg no mind me. I still remain your babe. I know there is change. I am sorry to disappoint you because I will not change. Yes, I am still your babe, your one and only babe, Esther OBS, yay, of your favorite show, The Boldest TV Show. Good evening, and how was your day? I hope your day went well. I hope you went to church, because we're going to involve church matter for this matter tonight. May they follow us to answer that question. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Are you supposed to run away from love? Are you supposed to feel it for a while and disappear? How are you supposed to express this love? What is this love to you? Is it temporal? Does it have expiry date? All this we will find out as this program progresses. And we are not going to solve this alone, because a lot will be happening on tonight's show. We will know what this Valentine is all about. I guess you know, but we still want to know, because by the time we know and add to the one we already know, it will help us a lot. We'll have a guest here that will give us the tips. He will give us expo, whether you will be man or woman. She will give us expo on how to handle this year's Valentine, so it will not be as last year. It's going to be an unusual Valentine, a fresh, a rebranded Valentine. Oh yes, we cannot run this alone. We need an advisor, we need a counselor, we need a professional, we live in love, we need an assistant love doctor like Saint Valentine to help us move ahead. Now forward we dey go. And apart from that, normally we do have our section, our entertainment segment, and a lot of entertainment and information to give to you. So I urge you to please do not go nowhere. Stay back so you will know at the end of the program if that song was dedicated to you or you don't have anything to do with that song. Please stay tuned. I'll be back after the short break. Yes, please.
The Boulder.
Wow. Welcome back to our favorite show, The Boldest TV Show. Still here, your babe, with our guest of tonight's show. She will be giving us a lot of information. Expo. We even know, say, even the Expo don't enter TV. Say everything for this country now, Expo. So somebody go come give us Expo. I want to manage this forthcoming Valentine. She is my colleague, yes. I no longer call her a guest. She's my colleague. She has been on this show. She actually has a segment of this show, but as a busy woman, she dey come, she dey be like NEPA. Piang, 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 piang. Today she go shine, tomorrow she go disappear, next tomorrow. No worry, one day she go dey permanently in the person of Mrs. Etinosa Ewarowa. She is a counselor, she is a relationship counselor, She is an event planner. She is a caterer. She is a businesswoman. She is the sunshine of this program. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome Mrs. Etino Sir. Here in the building is our guest. Sorry, I said guest. Is my colleague.
I don't talk colleague.
Hello, you be guest again, but I don't know this face. This other past guest, so she cannot be my guest. This is my colleague, so maybe when I just say what she go shock on one day I go come do like this. Now she go dey
take over.
Welcome to the Boldest TV show. You are glowing, 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 glowing. You're all set for this Valentine. So just me, more than you here. Are you take prepare for the Valentine?
We prepare.
It is show. I can see.
The one where government they show us shaking like this.
Oh, well, government, who be government?
We prepare. It's a day of love now.
Okay.
Every day is a day of love. Actually.
Definitely.
So, we are preparing.
She said we are preparing. No. Anyway, that question wasn't necessary because from her looks, she's really preparing. So we'll follow suit. Anywhere she go, anywhere you lead me, I will go. Wow. Hope you went to church today.
Yes, I did.
I trust you now. First of all, before I go hear the word of God, you know what? Take a package it. Wow. So talking about the preparation for the Valentines. That's Valentine self. You know, every year we they talk about Valentine. Everything now on social media don't they try Valentine gift, Valentine this,
yes, so
Valentine this.
Valentine
so for this Valentine, people go quarrel. The quarrel has started already.
No, normal. They quarrel. Every Valentine people they quarrel.
So Valentine now instead of the love, they give us opportunity to quarrel so that we will run away from our responsibility.
No.
Now, but how is it? What do you feel this Valentine is all about? Yes, it's love. This love. I mean, love, brother. So this Valentine, can you just brief us what this Valentine should be, or how it should be, and what it entails?
Okay, so Valentine's Day is actually a day to celebrate a saint, which is Saint Valentine.
Okay.
Right? So it's a day of love, being that the Catholics who celebrate saints believe that is a day to go out there, you know, extend love, you know, to your fellow person. It's just that over time we've now added extra that Lovers Day. Lovers Day. So these days people don't even pay attention to what Valentine's Day is actually supposed to be. Valentine's Day, right, is actually called Saint Valentine Day. And it's a day to celebrate a saint who in our time we will call the love doctor. Saint Valentine was actually the original love doctor.
So this was where they learned.
In our regular English, he was a preacher of love. He's not a man of war, but a man of love. You know, and Saint Valentine was a Roman priest in the 3rd century, and what he was known for was that he would conduct secret weddings between lovers. You understand? So he got into trouble for that. He got into a lot of trouble, yes, because the authorities were against it. So he actually got into trouble a lot of time. He was jailed a lot. I mean, this will not be history class, so Google is your friend, But it's actually a day for, you know, for lovers. That's the truth. St. Valentine's Day is a day for lovers, and if you can also extend it out there to the less privileged around you, because you also see some people do that, churches do that, you know, especially even Catholic churches, they also extend it to the less privileged. Yes.
Wow, thank you very much for that summary. Yes, Valentine's Day, like she said, this is not the first time we are hearing it. It's about a man called Valentine, a love doctor. Now, I want to ask, because the way we are celebrating this Valentine, of course, in our next edition, we're going to bring some videos of how this event was celebrated. And you will agree with me, it's like I'm seeing vision, I'm prophesying that you might be seeing the opposite of what we said, except you're out there watching the show and you're taking the correction and the information to doing the right thing. Now, what is trending? In our usual Valentine celebration, like we said, now, hey, wahala they cast. You know, now that I gonna say you're a boo, get a boo. Then all the illegal, I call them illegal because when you are not married, you are not legally united, officially united, you are doing illegal acts. So then it's like on the Valentine's Day, all illegal acts becomes legal. Why? Because every girlfriend, though no be wife, will be expecting gifts, and for the guy, my guy, to take me out on the Valentine Day. Anything we go make that guy not show that day. Then we say don't go carry another girl. This is the perception we have about this Valentine. Yeah. That is the gas where they cast on the Valentine's Day, because when my boyfriend doesn't show up, I said, like, seriously, you left me, no matter the excuse. No, guy, now I know you're cheating on me. You have gone to be with someone who is dear to you more than me. Now, this thing, they cause the problem. Now, since we already know the scenarios, how to take the celebrate this Valentine and all that, is it really what is required of this day? Because like you said, and which is very, very correct, when you go through your Google, you know about this man. We are trying to remember Saint Valentine. And using myself as an example, you want to remember Esther for the Boldest TV show on the 28th of November every year. Now, on that 28th, because you're remembering Esther of the Boldest TV show, it means that on that day, everybody will be doing the Boldest TV show. In fact, the Boldest because you're trying to remember the Boldest TV show. So now this Valentine is funny, but it's not funny because it's me you're remembering. Two things are involved. Is it that you continue, everybody will be doing the Boldest TV show on that day, or you will be doing what the Boldest TV show was telling you to do. That is the lessons you have been getting from the Boldest TV show. What the Boldest TV show is known for should be practicalized on that day.
That's
just to remember me.
Say. That's also because there are other parts of you, right?
Yes.
So they could also do other things that you represent.
Yes,
so we are talking about Saint Valentine being
a love doctor.
Yes, like okay, a love saint. Let's put it that way, because we say love doctor is putting it in our present term, right? Saying okay, he's the saint of love, for instance, is because out of the so many things that he was known for
this one,
marrying people secretly. You understand? So that is an aspect of him that the world has chosen to celebrate.
No, but can you give me, from your past experiences of this Valentine's Day, now let's take it to the religious angle. You said something a little about it, that even Catholics, they do extend their love, not just with couple, but they go to the less privileged, at least let them feel loved. So, apart from extending to the less privileged, for them to feel love, what else do you feel that should be done by these churches that are remembering this Saint Valentine and other groups or organizations that carry out or should carry out something on the Valentine? What do you expect them to do more as a sign of remembering this man, because it's a mentor of love?
Okay, well, if you also notice lately, right, more recently, you would also notice that a lot of churches come up with programs for couples at this time of the year. Even individuals that are counselors, marriage counselors or marriage coaches, you find out, like if you go online, there are tons of things happening within this period, right? So I think the church has actually embraced that part of coming up with programs to further, foster that love, or rekindle the love amongst couples. This period you find churches holding couple dinner for their married folks. For single ones, you have them doing some sort of like a seminar or probably a hangout, to say, okay, how to find love, what not to do. So I think the church is actually stepping up in that aspect. Likewise, even the secular aspect as well, like the clubs and others. If you go out there, they are everywhere. Valentine this, Valentine party, Valentine, so I would like to think that the church is actually stepping up in terms of coming up with programs and seminars to actually keep the minds of people busy, especially the single ones, to actually keep them busy and know that, okay, because there's this notion about Valentine, right? People just feel that, that day is the day.
All the say that you all that gift that you have not been giving me since.
Some people just feel, okay, it's the day of love, and people actually extend it, even, for some people, part of showing me love is also sex.
Okay.
And you find even younger people that have no business with it
indulging.
That is the illegal part that you're talking about, indulging in it.
Yes.
But these days, with these programs in churches and all of that coming up, now you find out a percentage of young people are now in church, are not feeling, because I'm not gonna lie to you, those days when we did school Valentine, you not give up. Hey God, like say you get a process.
I'm telling you.
As in, like, you're an outcast.
Yeah, everybody's
actually
avoiding
be thinking,
you.
Oh my God, as in, just when they say,
my
God, am I in school? Where are the other? What is happening to me? But the truth is, now if you find yourself that, okay, you probably don't have anybody you're in a relationship with, you can actually go to church and
get
and be with your former, with your fellow singles,
and be with God, your husband.
Yeah, so you guys have a nice time. Seriously, as in, churches actually, they've stepped up in terms of that.
That is a good one, I must say, because that was actually where I was pointing, and that is the road I wanted to enter. Because ideally, Valentine's Day should be the most busiest day of the lives of every couple and intending couples. So that, like you said, both churches, organizations, this thing is not about church. Why? Because love, even, is only, not only Satan, I know they love, not sadist. But both the pagans, everybody loves. So it shouldn't be shifted to only the church. It's for everybody. So the program or the activities should also extend to organizations, even government parastatals, staging, organizing for their staff, because that day not be public holiday. So if that day is a working day and you have to go to work, in your ministry, if you are in the government stuff, they should organize a recreation time for the purpose of these teachings, just to make you feel like you should be reminded of what you already know. It is important. That might not even take more than an hour when I go about on a normal work. Then, for those who have the time for the social activities, you could draw attention with other entertainment stuff, but the bone of contention should be for us to actually know how to express this love in the right way. Now, talking about expressing love, that is the cook of the matter. I am running fast, I have to run fast. When we'll go on a short break now. When we'll come back on the short break, I'll be showing you some prank video. Now that one they read now. My dear, waiting there for social media now, sorry, your Facebook now. You go pay estician to go prank your husband, to go know whether your husband is faithful or not faithful. Now, no problem, you are legally married, so you can react anyhow because you belong to each other. The one where they pepper my body, pepper my bone, like the one where they give me, sleepless night, and the one that have people take their thing, is this illegal department called boyfriend and girlfriend when nobody don't bless. Your parents never give you go ahead, you now see they do hide and seek. Not to talk of God. I'm telling you, not to talk of God. God has not given you consent. Not even the court. No legal, nothing. When I feel they do illegal thing. Now you can't go prank your girlfriend or your boyfriend. At the end of the day, now discover that he or she is unfaithful. You go see the boy, you go start to the beat person pikin. Boy go start to the cry, they beat girlfriend that you do not yet have rights over. I understand. Is that supposed to be the reaction, or you should kneel down and say, Father, I thank you. Thank God I never marry him. But before we start to judge this matter, let us go and drink water. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll see this video. You go talk for the matter. Me, no say no be me. No be me, stage I'm now. Waiting to happen now. All about love. Please stay tuned.
The Boldest.
Welcome back to a favorite show, The Boldest TV show. I know so that this part is sweet me. I dey like evidence, so maybe I'll go find out whether I get any certificate we connect me to law, because they like evidence. There is no English you speak in court without evidence. We want exhibit 1, exhibit 2, evidence. If not, your case, they go through one. So we are back now, and we're going to watch some of the prank videos that are available about what we just discussed. So let's judge the matter if that is the right way to express love or not, and if that is what we should be doing right now. And if no or yes, whatever answer you give, we immediately provide solution.
The Boldest.
Phone is too much. Where is your car?
I
don't like standing.
Stop now. Okay, fine. My car is in the car wash.
Please, I need you to buy my own car, so I'll stop asking where is your car, please. I need you to get my own car, please.
Baby, you've said this in several times.
Please, can you just leave me alone? Leave me alone. Look at the sun is too much, eh?
I know the
you
sun
left
is
your car at home. Yeah, look at the sun is too much.
So you can't just walk with me on the road like this without car.
Look at my skin. The sun is too much.
It's him that I'm driving. So
okay.
if I'm not with my car, you can't just roll down with me.
Who is this?
You fuck up, bro.
Who is
I don't like
this?
this way you do, I tell you, I don't like which kind of nonsense with that now? You go just enter my wardrobe, they carry clothes, they wear. Why they do like that?
I saw you they do. Just calm
Okay,
down.
I know they tell me that nonsense, okay? Say you just wear my clothes.
What is going on? What is waiting to happen for you?
Babe,
No. Don't touch
no,
me.
he's my guy. Stop now.
Alpha. You go come out this clothes. No.
Are you mad? Are you mad?
Bro,
are you insane, babe?
Babe, stop. Nah, it's not like that. It's not like that. No, it's not like that.
Wait. When I know start to holler for you, I beg. When I start to holler.
What is going on
Why are
here?
you doing this now?
Wait, bro. I beg. No vex. Say I even come this pour on love. You know, tell me before you wear my clothes, come out. You come now, come be like are wicked.
Because of your clothes, wait. Now because of your clothes, we are
very stupid. You are very stupid.
Baby,
I hate you with passion. Oh my Jesus. I've been making out to my friend that you have a car, that you are very rich. Oh Jesus.
Baby, is that why you should slap me? Is that why you should slap me?
Jesus.
Babe.
I can't believe you. You're unbelievable.
Is that why you should slap me?
It's not a man like you.
Why you slap me?
You get your own car.
Bro, why they do this kind of thing now? Why you come be today? Why you come be today? And they wear clothes since now. Now today, why you come be today?
I want my clothes, guy.
I don't think I can do this with you. I'm done.
No break.
Stop this thing, I beg. Stop this thing.
Look at me, I'm done.
Babe,
Babe,
don't do like this.
Don't touch me.
Babe, please.
I hate you.
Babe, just understand me now. Listen to me. It's not what you think.
Just go.
He's just my guy. Please.
Just come on my clothes.
Don't call me. Don't come to my house.
No, you never reach like that to me. I just walk.
Come on, wait. See your clothes. Take it. See your clothes, Oga.
No, come on my jean first. Come on my jean.
Master, come on, jean. Come on, me.
Oga.
Why they do that thing? Why they do like this?
You para for me.
Why they do like this, man?
You para for me.
Why they do like this?
I know what I mean.
Come on, you don't wear my own too. You don't wear my clothes. Okay, you don't wear my clothes.
Guy, they make.
Why come be today now? You don't fuck up, oh.
Guy, come on this thing.
What can't be this one now?
Come on this thing, guy.
Babe, please. Babe, why can't you just listen to me?
Babe, listen to your boyfriend.
Just listen to me now.
I don't want to join matter for this thing, guy.
You want two of us to cry?
Oh Jesus.
Babe, stop.
I can't believe
this.
Bro, come on this thing first.
Babe, I love you from my heart. No, I love you. I love you. I told them.
Say love. You don't know what is love.
Stop.
Wait, how
I love you.
How the result go? Shigwe. She no be happy.
She never go.
And your boyfriend say make I prank you, man, know the kind person where you be. You understand? So now you don't confirm. Say
what do you mean?
You are after the money. You are after his money. You don't love him. Take your clothes. He packed his car in my house.
Babe.
That's the kind of person.
Explain.
That's the kind of person you are.
You can explain what?
Hey, just
fuck you. Get out.
Mom, I don't know how to say do this.
I know this is how you. Look at you. Okay. Because I told her I have money.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
You don't do.
Your father.
Hey, don't do.
Get out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate you.
Hold on.
Guy, don't do.
I hate you.
You don't do.
Get out. Walk out. Just get out.
You don't do.
Chinese fool.
You don't do. Tell me, I come close.
I didn't even imagine. I didn't even know that this girl would just fall like this.
No.
No, now you know, say sometimes I like that.
Don't do.
Now the kind this thing be that.
Don't do, my bro. Don't do. No, like you don't do, guy.
Bro, no,
You don't do. Na woman, you don't.
After everything I spent on this girl,
Don't do.
even though the quiet car, say my buy a car, I told them go fire you. Who go kill your father? Your papa. I go buy your father. See, I go buy. I go buy tipper for you. No be only motor.
You don't do.
So man be na trailer I go buy for you.
You don't do, guy.
I to go kill you.
Guy, don't do, guy.
That trailer go
Don't
kill
do.
you.
Na woman, don't do.
See, please, if you love person, love am, not because of the money. Hey, you are using me as wage. Hey. Now you are using me as wage.
Fool. So man be, get out.
If I know they go.
Okay, get out. So man be.
Ha.
Please don't leave me.
How are your palms, baby?
Don't leave me, please.
I will go carry your palms.
Guy, leave this baby.
Okay, if you don't see.
Guy, leave this baby. What's this? You don't do now. What's
I'm
up?
not
You don't do more with the
I'm
go,
supposed to put
guy.
that response for you for the
Carry your
guy.
palms. Wear your palms.
You go pay me back.
Wear your palms.
This one Losho go pay me
You
back.
don't do, guy.
You confirm your Losho. You say you don't do, guy.
Wear your palms. Wear your
First,
palms.
Abi.
Now your phone be that.
No, be wrong.
I feel get that nonsense.
The Boulder.
Welcome back to our favorite show, the Boulders TV show. Straight to the point now. If peradventure you discover that your partner is unfaithful, what would be your reaction? She dey laugh. You feel like say this one follow body, one say we go slap person or beat person.
Well, God no go let me. God no go let me be in that kind of situation.
Okay.
Because, well, I really can't. Things like that you can't say how you would react. No, it's the truth.
Okay.
I fit tell you now, say I go scatter everywhere.
Okay.
But when it happen, I might not just have the energy to do that. So you cannot predetermine what you can do.
Okay.
When you find yourself in that kind of situation.
Okay, so
because like
generally
from what you have watched now, the reaction is a spontaneous reaction.
Yeah.
When you see people actually jump or throw things, it's that instant, the spur of the moment that caused it. The person might not naturally be a violent person on a normal day.
Of course.
But because of the shock. Likewise, there's some people when shock comes, they become quiet.
Yeah, they have different ways of absorbing this shock.
Okay. Even though they will tell you that those ones that are quiet are the ones you should be afraid of because they fit kill you.
And they tell
you understand? So I can't really say this is how my reaction is going to be. But generally,
how would you
speaking generally, right? First of all, the person you are dating, for instance, is not perfect. Likewise, you're not perfect.
Okay.
Right? And we're in a country that somehow encourages polygamy, especially with men. They'll tell you, men are polygamous people. I tell people, first of all, know what works for you. There are some women that will tell you that the deal breaker for them in any relationship, whether marriage, is when he cheats.
Okay.
There are a lot of people that will tell you that. That, oh, when he cheats is a deal breaker for me. That is their threshold. They've told you what can break it. So know what works for you. Can you handle it? Okay, can you guys sit down and talk about it? What caused it? Why did you do this? Even though sometimes many of them don't have any reason why they did what they did exactly. So then you now sit back and ask yourself, is this something I want to deal with? Is this something I want to forget about? Because the truth is, you could forgive, but that memory will still be there that he wants, especially if you're faithful to the person. This person once cheated on me. So it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Okay, but
it's according to individuals.
Yes, but the one I'm interested in, you answered the question right.
Yeah.
What you just answered is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
The right thing to do is when you discover this unfaithfulness, the most important thing is for you to decide, can I continue with this?
Exactly.
After finding out why.
Yeah.
But is it right whether you can control your emotions or not? Eh? Like I always say, this illegal department, which is the singles, the boyfriends and the girlfriends that are not yet united as one. No matter the temperament of the individuals, is it right? Is it okay for you, because of the gravity of love, that I love this girl? Only for me to discover that Nkechi is cheating on me. Nkechi, thought I will fire you. You carry something, you hit her, you start beating Nkechi. Yeah. No matter what, even if you were born with such temperament, is it the right thing to do just to express how you be tell love this Nkechi? Some people go beat their girlfriend and say na love. Yeah. Is it correct?
I actually don't subscribe to violence in any way. That's the truth. For me, I don't subscribe to it at all. Like, I can't stand it.
Alright.
So I don't think you should now say because you're angry. I mean, you should be able to control your temper. Right? Just like I said, as people will throw things, but you should be able to control your temper, because that's what makes you a human. You can't say, oh, because you are angry now, you go and carry a knife and start scratching your body.
Yes.
I really, most of the time when I hear things like that, I try to rationalize it, like, okay, what would be the rationale behind it? But it just doesn't make sense
at all.
So that's so I do not subscribe to violence. It is not right.
Okay. Now talking
sorry to cut you. The Bible gives us a blueprint about what love is. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not self-absorbing. You know, love is definitely not violent.
Correct.
Love is definitely not violent. In fact, I tell singles that if a man should raise his hand to hit you, it's a red flag. As in, it's a big red flag he's waving at you.
My girl, step back and
yes, you need to step back, because you see the people that we have heard that died as a result of domestic violence. It started small like that.
I love you.
Even in the marriage setting, when couples come to me, I tell them, you know what, I'm not asking you to divorce, but maybe you just have to take a step backwards and evaluate it. If the man needs to go for help, let him go for help. Now, we're not even just talking about men, because there's some women that are violent, there are women that beat their husbands.
Yes, sir.
So if the woman needs to go and get help, let her go and get help. You know, to be able to manage their anger. People have anger issues, yes, but you should be able to control
but it's like this love now. They say
jealous lover. They say jealous lover. Some people even look for it.
Thank you for that language, jealous lover.
There was one video I watched one time, and the lady was like, that why won't her man beat her? That when her man beats her, it actually shows that he loves me. It's because of the love that he has for me that makes him. I was just looking at.
Okay, now you, the lady, how do you show your man you love him? You also beat him?
I was in shock.
Why will it be the man always showing love by beating you, the lady?
I was in shock when I saw that.
Wow.
And I'm like, really? For the men, right? Some of the men feel. No, it's the truth, because, well. We see things, we hear things every day. You understand? Especially if you're like in the public space, especially as a counselor, you hear things and you see things. For some of the men, right? You see this madness some women display about, oh, who are you talking to? I heard you, I saw you with another girl.
They like
For them, that is love. You are showing that jealousy over them, that maybe a woman greets them and you are eyeing the woman. Some men, they are happy.
You can imagine
for them.
If I had such experience,
for them, that is love. When you are not showing any interest, you don't love them. For some men, it's actually, I tell people, it's actually a foundational issue.
Wow.
If you look at the man and that girl that said that thing, go back and look, you see that from the house, as in their hair. It's either maybe growing up, somebody was beating someone, or that is just an interpretation of love. Yes,
you're correct, because this aspect of a jealous lover. So if you don't jealous, that means you don't love.
Yes,
such case has come to me where the person will like, because she doesn't care, even when he intentionally misbehaves,
Yeah.
so she could react in terms of trying to play around as if he's being unfaithful,
Yeah.
making some kind of calls that would on a normal day trigger jealousy in her.
Yeah.
She stays relaxed, cool, as if it does not concern.
And meanwhile, the person could even be doing it for her own mental health.
So that means that this lady does not love him at all.
No, but the truth is, the lady that is probably not reacting could be doing it for her mental health.
All right.
Because it is very exhausting that you are chasing after an adult all the time. That's the truth. You are always wanting to. You want to hear what call is making.
Yes.
You want to know
His
you
expression.
It's exhausting.
You got color.
That's the truth.
Especially for this kind of
It is very exhausting. So
wow.
some people actually go into that mode not because they don't love you, but because they are just wearing themselves out mentally and emotionally by doing that. But that doesn't mean that your action as a man is not hurting them.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean they don't love you, but
it.
they just come to a place
because of love.
Yes, they just come to a place of looking for, people that they've come to a place of pacifying themselves.
Yes.
Like children that suck their tongue, for instance. If a child that sucks the tongue or uses a pacifier is hungry and the child cries for food, you don't answer. The next minute is to take that hand.
You're correct.
And suck.
Yes.
Or you see some, they will suck their lip. The next thing they are sleeping off.
Yeah.
That is to pacify themselves. So the person that is keeping you quiet, it doesn't mean that
the person
likes it or the person is not hot or the person doesn't love you.
Just trying to let peace reign for the sake of love.
Yes.
That same love you're talking about, that she does not love you, that's why she's not fighting you.
Yes, if you ask that lady.
She had to do that, to bear it as if nothing, she didn't hear anything, she didn't see anything, just for the sake of love.
Yes.
Oh my God. In fact, if I don't even know what to say, but if you don't go out, if you don't encounter things, you wouldn't know things happen, because this thing is sounding funny and childish.
But that's
how an adult will wake up and say, you have to beat me to express that you love me. So if I'm a woman and I misbehave and my husband does not touch me, let me say, so not let beating. Yeah, we go there, exchange this thing, they'll come. We will vote for this thing. If that is the only way to express love, I agree.
Well,
you beat me.
I beat you. I beat.
You beat me. I beat you. After all, you get caught really say I have to agree. Then I slap me, I slap you. So I mean, maybe we should adapt that culture, because this is becoming strange and funny, too funny to bear. And you know what? Now the women did the receiving side. We are always at the receiving side. Whether now we cause someone, we cause someone. Now we they receive. Can you imagine a lady talking that? Can you imagine?
It's how she's wired.
Oh my God! Please, let me go and think about my life before we come back. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. Please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Bodak. The Bodak.
Welcome back to the favorite show, the Bodak TV show. It's all about love, as you can see. In every show, we don't be red.
Happy.
We are ready.
Coincidence.
This one go tell you say it has stayed. That we started preparing this very time. So if it has stayed, that day has to be perfect. No, so that takes us to this final stage of what are the tips? What are the things we need to do from the lessons we have all learned from today's show? My guest is looking at you right now. My audience, sorry, is looking at you right now. So give us expo things we have to do as a woman, as a man, as intending couple. Even the illegal ones self, because no be you want to talk
the illegal ones.
My dear, take it on. Come, sue me, take me to court. It's illegal.
They are not illegal. Before they reach marriage, they get to know each other. They get
it's
to
illegal, my sister. You know what you follow. I date to a babe, when I come out, I'm gonna ask. I did, but not date this time. Now, old school I do. See, in the you know, when something is in you're collecting. My son will say you're collecting illegally. Even the Bible says when you're shopping from where you're not supposed to shop, you're shopping judgment. When you're shopping judgment, it's illegal. So I repeat, it's illegal. Take me to court. Don't be bank again. No. Take me to court. Only you want to go outside there. So give us the tips before we go. Tips, things, secret how to make this forthcoming Valentine a memorable one.
Okay, so just like we said, right? Valentine is Lover's Day. right? So everybody wants to feel special.
Oh.
You want to feel special. And most times I tell most of my female friends, hey, do something for your man. Like,
nobody
only bros go they buy gift come for you, auntie. Your pocket no go tear if you buy something for him. Like seriously, ladies, if you are here, you subscribe to this channel and you are watching this channel, please, I beg you in God's name, don't always make it a habit of it has to always come from your husband. You too, you can buy.
Let me talk on their behalf now. The reason why it seems as if we are always expecting from them, you agreed with me initially that we are always at the receiving end, good or bad. So if then they beat you, you the receiver. Men they bring.
We are not talking of the. We are not even talking of the. Now we are not talking of the violent partners. We have people that have good ones. Are very good. You know, your husband has been, your partner has been loving, he has been kind, he's been sweet. You know, there are off days. Yes, you get sometimes maybe say that they won't behave like say they are editor. Yes, but the truth is, yes, constant days. Even with the girl, I was constant days. Exactly. So, but do something special. I mean, it's not. I'm not asking you to go and break the bank because hey. With our present economic realities, bank not even day will not get with you to break exactly. So you can just even get probably a bottle of wine. Okay. Probably make it depends. So I tell people it's nice to go out to a fancy restaurant. It's nice to you know spend the money if you have it. But probably you're saying, hey, I don't have that money to go to a fancy restaurant. What can you do? You can have your fun time at home. Probably your husband is the busy type, and he probably doesn't have that time to take you out. You know, you can make his favorite meal at home. Have wine, just have like even chocolates or even cake.
Something that is not usual in the house.
You know, have games that day. It doesn't have to be anything overboard. You know, just look for like games that you guys can, you know, play together. Even after the kids have gone to bed, just chill out. Pick out your favorite movie. It could be an old movie or something, and watch that.
Best man.
You understand? Just watch it and just have a good laugh. And then, you know, just make sure you're happy. And then if you're single, you're saying, oh, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a girlfriend. Especially for like girls, because I know boys, they don't really send. It's true. Guys no sense, say they don't get girlfriend. That day now, hey, as in. But like girls, they're usually very emotional about it. Look for your fellow girlfriends that, you know, you guys can hang out.
Thank you very much. La, 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 la. Wow, thank you so much. That was a good advice. It's very, very necessary. To me, if you say make I give my own advice, I would also advise you too, if especially those ones that are still single and you don't have any partner to really take you out, you can take yourself out. If you are a lady, locate a mentor, a married woman. We don't see life finish. You don't marry, you don't born, you don't see the good side and the bad side. Evening, what do they call it? That moonlight story. Tales by moonlight. Go do tales by moonlight with that woman. Just allow her to finish her Valentine with her own husband and her children. Then you catwalk to her house in the evening and say, Male, I beg you tell me about this marriage. How not take the money for this marriage? Because tomorrow me I go marry. She will tell you everything you need to know. Using herself as an example, she will say, me, that time when this thing happened to me, now I come, now my husband come, now I come. It's all about her. And that is the best advice you can get when you have somebody who uses his or herself as an example. Same to you out there if you're a man. Locate a man that is married. Say, bro, say, I beg, I know
one or two.
Now for you, this your wife, you love her. How many years now I don't old with children? So I take the manage. Have you ever regretted marrying her? If yes, let me know. Mama just make the same mistake where you make. And if no, how you take sustain? How you take get her? Man, no. How I want to take no woman will make sense like your wife, and you will get all the tips you need. And there is no Valentine gift that is bigger than the kind of gift you will get from this advice. So you have nothing to lose. So whether you get partner or not, you can still have something on that Valentine's Day as your gift, free of charge. Yes, so I must say thank you again. Thank you and thank you so much. And you too, our mentor. Like I said, I will bring you some of the events that happened or that will be happening on the Valentine's Day. So you, mentor, we need to see you whether you do inside room or you go do for parlor or inside. We don't know whether na black soup you want cook. However you celebrate, only you by yourself. Video yourself and send it to me, because you not be here telling us and will not say our own. I be she follow for the prophet they go say, do what I say and do not do what I do. So let's see how it goes, and I hope you'll be with me here same time next week to see what actually happened. I will be there. I'm not follow to do the Valentine. I'm supposed to do Valentine. Why not? I go do my Valentine. Valentine not get time. Yes, now 14. If it be morning, if it be after, it depends on you. And I go do my own. Meanwhile, I need to attend to other people. Wow, thank you so much. I am very, very well impressed. And I look forward to having you here next week. And also wishing you a lovely, a romantic, and a memorable Valentine's in advance. Yeah, thank you so much. Do have a good night.
Yes.
Bye.
The Bodak.
Yes, thank you so much, Mrs. Tinosa Elwarawa. I do call her husband Mr. Whatever, black man. Yes, thank you so much for that. See, this is not joke. Yes, we were joking, we were laughing actually, but it's not joke because this program has to be lively for you to really get it in. To love no be by force, so we don't need to frown face or to start to the shout. You must, it's not by force, but our nature is love, so she has made things easy for us. So however you want to adjust your own, you can work it out, make something, do something unique. Not your try make how you take do and last year, take me this year. It has to be unique. Yes, thank you so much for that advice, Mrs. Tinosa Ewarawa. Alright, this is where we draw the curtain of tonight's show, but before we go, that song, was it meant for you? It must have been in love. It is over. You're under over. If you know it is over, take it. If you know it's not over, continue. Please love your neighbor as yourself, because that is the sweetest commandment that God gave us. So this love not just starts with St. Valentine, just that he actually directed the two married couples how to join people together, two persons who love each other. He made sure that they achieved their goal of coming together legally. So whatever you have to take, whatever it will take you to come together as one, please do it. More than they fear marriage. Marriage may be fight. You understand? Marriage is the best and the most favorite institute of God. God loves marriage. I mean, even God said, as if he said Jesus Christ come, he not marry. Now he come waka go come say him be the husband to the church. Hallelujah. As you can see now. So if you are still single, please make sure you find the right partner. And I wish you all a very lovely Valentine's Day in advance. Please be careful how you roll on the day. You at the other side, which is our social media platforms, where I will be receiving my own Valentine comments, criticisms, and all that. Please send me all your comments, all your answers, all your questions, and I'll be glad to reply then. And also, if you have special events on this Valentine's, maybe you have seminars, you have Lovers Day, or whatever celebration you're preparing, your packaging for this Valentine, my dear, call me to cover Ramo. Man, not just use my letter they find on that day. Call me, I will be there to document it for you and to showcase it on this show. Oh yes, so anywhere they are gathered, I should be there. I don't want lack material. So dial my number if you want to sell your goods and services. This is the best place to do so. We dey sell them as they hot to your right consumers. And for anything at all, for inquiry, please do not hesitate to dial my number that is already on the screen. Please stay cool, be vigilant, love your neighbor, and love yourself. Very, very important. I love you and I love you too, just like I love myself. Happy Valentine's in advance. I love you. Good night.
The Bodak.